Can that be my intro? I have a new obsession. I love mason jar salads. Now maybe you've heard about this, maybe you haven't, but it's kind of this Pinterest craze that's been going around. So I decided to try it 2 weeks ago because I love having stuff for salads around, but the produce tends to go bad before I can eat it all. So I always feel like it's super wasteful. But then I found this method of situations, and so I wanted to try it out because a lot of people were saying that their salads were lasting in their fridge for an entire 2-week period. And I thought that if that was true, then this is a magical unicorn of the food industry, basically. So I decided to give it a test drive, and so I made a ton of different salads for me and my boyfriend, and then I left one in there for the entire 2-week period so I could try it and see. And let me just tell you, it completely works. I feel like an infomercial right now, but I'm not joking. I ate the last salad on the exact 2-week mark, and it was still crunchy and still something that I would eat. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I was telling a bunch of my friends and family about it, and they were all really interested in what I was talking about, so I thought, why not film a video? And it kind of diversifies my channel, so it's kind of a fun thing for us to go through. I want to give you guys a few tips and tricks though to remember when you're making your salads. Make sure that you are packing your food from wettest to driest. One thing I don't really recommend is putting croutons at the top of the salad. I thought that it would be fine because it's the dry part on the top, but I did notice that they would get a little bit soggy throughout. So this really just makes sense for everybody because it's such a customizable thing. So if you guys want to see how you can make mason jar salads at your house, please keep watching this video, and if you like this, please give me a thumbs up and I can definitely do more videos like these. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Hi guys! Okay, so we are going to do the mason jar salads. You want to start out with the wettest ingredient, which in mine is dressing. You can also use cottage cheese if you don't like dressing, or whatever you kind of want to put at the bottom. Just make sure it's the wettest ingredient. Alright, and then after dressing, then you're going to want to start packing in your veggies. I just used whatever I had around the house, so just make sure that you are packing your veggies from the wettest veggie to the driest veggie. So I started with cucumbers, and then I added in some diced onions, and then for fun I added in some sugar snap peas. Okay, and then you want to add whatever protein you're going to use. So I used chicken. I just baked some chicken and diced it up. You could use tofu, you could use really anything you want. Okay, this next step is super important. So you're packing in your lettuce. As you can see, my jar looks full, but you want to make sure that you're super packing these in here. So you're just kind of like smushing it down as hard as you can, because I think this is where a lot of the preservation comes into and why the salad lasts for so long. So like I said, just pack it in as tight as you possibly can, and when you think you can't add any more, add some more. Alright, and then I obviously need to add cheese because I'm from Wisconsin. If you don't want to, this is obviously completely optional. So I just used a mix of pepper jack and Monterey cheddar. So then you just take your lid and pop it on. And you could just leave it just as this, but I want to show you something else fun that you can do as well. So if you want to, you can date your salads on a little gift tag or little card or whatever you really feel like doing. I didn't want to use a sticker for this because then you can't reuse the jars. So I just used this little tag I had around the house, and then on the back I decided to list all the ingredients that I used. This is a really good way if you decide to make a ton of different salads for the 2-week period, because then you can kind of know what's in there and you can choose based on your preference. Otherwise, if you want to, you can just be surprised, and whichever one you grab, you grab. Okay, so then all you have to do after you have your card all written out
is attach it to your jar. Obviously, I know I could have just tied it around the jar, but my string wasn't long enough, and for the purpose of this video and to show you another way, I just did it like this. I just attached it to the lid and then twisted it back on. So there you guys have it. That is my mason jar salad. Obviously, you can use any ingredients you want. Here are some helpful tips and tricks. Remember, skip the croutons. They get really soggy. Get creative. Pinterest has tons of different recipes for all of these things, and make a bunch of different ones for the 2-week period so you don't get bored. Alright, you guys, that is everything that I have to tell you about this. If you guys decide to do this, please tag me on Instagram with the hashtag MasonJarsWithBrittany. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.
Bye! A haul for you guys, because apparently I can't just go anytime without shopping.